Kids, good evening. It's my vlog for April 23rd, 2013, and how are you? First and foremost, for those of you, my friends, that voted for Misty Eyes in RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6, thank you ever so much. The competition is over, votes are being counted and everything, and RuPaul is making his decision on who's going to be on his show next season. I'm still crossing my fingers and praying and hoping for Misty Eyes to be on Season 6. And not only to be on Season 6, but to do extremely well on Season 6. That would be amazing. That would be truly, truly amazing. I hope for that, for Misty Eyes' sake. Anyhow, have you noticed what a difference a week makes? Last week we were fiercely voting for Misty Eyes in his competition to see his dream come true. We were reeling from two bombings last week, and manhunts and rolling firefights and explosions and drama in Boston and Texas, and we had our politicians pissing in our faces in Congress, just pissing all over the American people right in their face, saying, we don't care what 94% of you say, it's going to be our way because they have the money and you don't. And it was quite a dramatic week last week. And this week, I mean, it's such like a buzzkill because no one wants to hear about investigations. No matter how much the news tries to make that sound exciting, no one cares. Least of all me. I don't want to hear about the investigation. I'm just like the rest of you all. I'm waiting to see, because I want to see the trial on television, just like you all do, and you know you do, so we can scream at the television, burn the witch, wish this person dead, and spit at the TV, and do all these things, and say hateful things online about him, because that's just how classy we are as Americans. We're just that sophisticated. We're like a bunch of barbarians, and the fact that if you think we aren't, you're just fooling yourself, because we are. We're barbaric as people. And some people actually, like myself, enjoyed all the violence last week. I thought it was great, because everybody you want guns? Great. Why not bombs? Give crazy people bombs. Give me a bomb. It's amazing. And yet there's still people online that, well, it's because they're Chechnyan, or because there's Islam in Chechnya, or whatever it is, and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Because Chechnya doesn't have an issue with the United States, and never has. It's not a Chechnyan cause at all. So the whole idea that this is somehow some kind of international conspiracy or jihadi Chechnya thing that has, because they hate the United States or Barack Obama or whatever it is that Fox Noise is trying to tell you this week. Bullshit. How's that for you? A big bullshit. Now, what else? Oh! Here is the tea and crumpets to end the afternoon. I had to go to the supermarket, and I don't get out much. And this is the first time I've gone to the supermarket in eons. So I went to the supermarket, and there's this older woman, and when I'm saying older, she's older than me, which that's not very many people left that are older than me, because I'm getting old. So yeah, she was an older woman, or at least she looked older. She might have been younger than me, but she looked older, which made me feel good. But anyway, I digress. She had a basket. She was walking around on the basket with her cell phone, talking really loud. Really, really loud. So the whole store could hear. I love people like that. They kill me. So she was saying, yes, my son thinks that it's a problem that I give money to my church and save. And that's what I do with my money. I gave some to the church and I saved, and he had a real problem with me giving money to the church. 18 times she said that on the phone as she walked around the front of the store, so everyone could hear her. And she happened to kind of like follow behind me, So I had to hear it all 18 times, which is why I know it was 18 times, because I counted. Because she kept repeating herself. And after the third time, I said, wait, this is like the third time I've heard this. Now it's the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. She kept going and going and going and going. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. Meanwhile, I'm sure that she's waiting for the trial too. On TV, on Fox and Friends. Or something. Anyhow, that's it for today, kiddies. Not much to talk about because there's nothing in the news. Nothing's going on. Who cares about the Israeli airline strike? Really? I don't, because it's a crappy airline. El Al is a shit airline. They are like 30 years ago they were a decent airline. They're a crappy carrier now. Really crappy. I don't know anything about Izair. I don't see any great reviews about any of the Israeli airlines. So frankly, I don't care. And the fact that Lufthansa is having a one-day strike is not shocking at all, because Europeans have strikes. And Lufthansa was due for one, so they had a big, massive strike today. So if you happen to be flying in Germany or flying on Lufthansa today, you sucked it. Sorry, but they shut down the airline for a day. But they told you they were going to anyway, so it shouldn't have inconvenienced you. Take a train. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Hopefully no more, factory explosions this week in Texas, but you never know. And I guess there was a shooting for 5 people in Seattle, but of course, guns don't kill. It's people that kill, not guns, right? So the more guns we have, the less people will die, right? Right? Oh, and by the way, speaking of guns that don't kill, some guy was shooting at a security guard at a nuclear power plant. That's a great idea. Security guard got shot at by somebody in a boat in Tennessee at a nuclear power plant. But, of course, everybody should have guns. Right? Politicians, everyone. Talk to you later.